Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on here face to face real quick before I get started on this week's plan with me, because I wanted to show you what I plan on using as my main kit, if you will. And it is, I'll make sure it's the right way, this. So I hope you guys can see it. I don't know if I can, I don't know if that's gonna work, but anyway, this is a kit that I created myself using Pages on my Mac. And I did this with a tutorial from a friend of mine. Her name is Beth, and I will link her tutorials, up here. She's got several, so I might just link to them randomly throughout the video as you guys watch. But I was just excited. This is my first time kind of creating my own stickers. Now, I still have to cut these. This is just on an Avery label. I think I have it right back here. This is what I'm using. So they're full sheet, 8.5 by 11. They're just labels. Now I will say that this only came with what, 10 in it, so 10 sheets, and it was not cheap. It was a little expensive for what I think I would normally use, but I wanted to give them a try. So I tried this one. I picked it up from Staples, and it's laser and inkjet. Which the fact that it's laser is pretty cool. I do have an inkjet printer, but it's been giving me some trouble. So being able to put this in my laser printer would be nice. So that's a good thing. And I just want to go ahead and show you. These are the other ones that I could find in the Staples store. I'm sure you can find options online. But obviously this is Staples brand. And there are 30 sheets in here, 8.5 by 11 matte white sticker paper. So either of these two options will work, or any other type of sticker paper you can find. Again, her tutorials are pretty straightforward. I still need to cut these, and I will say, I don't know if you can tell, but I did not leave space in between these because I want to cut as little times as possible. So my intention was that I can cut one time, and I've cut for both boxes. So for the most part, they're all lined up straight down the page, so I can make those 3 cuts or 4 or 5 cuts straight down the page, and then I'll just have to do the ones going across. And then of course I've got these little individual ones. This I can cut and then go across like that. So anyway, it was super fun to create some, and I'm looking forward to creating more, and I will talk about these a little bit more as we get going. I did pay for these images from, oh, the name of the shop is escaping me right now off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I will put it up at the bottom here from the shop that I got this paid like, I can't remember now, $2 or $3 for these digital papers, and was able to add them as backgrounds to these images. So anyway, I had a lot of fun making them. I'm going to use these in my Erin Condren today for the plan with me, and check out the videos from Beth if you think it's something you might want to try yourself. And I'm not sure yet, but I might end up doing my plan with me as like a voiceover, so just trying a couple new things here. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to get started with cutting, and yes, I have sped this up quite a bit. It took me about 10 minutes to cut this entire sheet. Being able to cut the one line was definitely helpful in that, and as I cut, I got a little better. Like, I realized some better ways to cut it, like in this one right here. And then at the very end, those small little icons I did end up using my scissors for, but it really wasn't too bad. Alright everyone, so happy Valentine's week. This week's plan with me is for February 12th through the 18th, and I just do hope that you all have a wonderful holiday, however you may or may not celebrate it. Just have a great week. So anyway, I used a full box there that says I'm nuts about you. The 3 hearts on the bottom were not part of that image. It came from the Lilly Bimble site, and then I added the 3 little hearts to the bottom. I thought it turned out pretty cute, and it was perfect for my little, I like to have like a quote box or some kind of decorative box over there on most of my spreads, so that worked out well. And then I love these icons that I created for my kids' preschool. I just used a pattern background. I layered over it with like a white box, but it was kind of see-through. And then I added the little backpack icon, so I thought it turned out really cute, as well as these icons to track the videos that I'm posting. I just did the same idea but used a camera icon, and I don't yet know what my video will be for Thursday, so that's why there's nothing written in there. Moving on to the full boxes, I same idea. I'm doing this a little differently. So in the past, if you've watched me do this Erin Condren layout with like a full sticker kit that I may have purchased, I normally kind of lay out all the full boxes and all the checklists. But since I created these special icons for my videos and for my kids' school, I really wanted to put those down on the times that they occur, which are at 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So that left me with just laying these full boxes out in like a random pattern outside of that. And I would have probably put some at the top, but they really didn't fit. I could have cut them, but I just didn't want to. So I just decided to layer the bottom. And basically I will use the bottom half as just decorative, maybe come back and do a little memory keeping, and mostly just fill in those to-do lists with what's going on those days, the things that I need to get done. And I may not even fill those to-do lists out until like the night before. So that's kind of the way our lives run. I'm preparing for the next day, each day I'm preparing for the next. So that's the best way for me to use this. So the weekend banner as well, I just combined the size of the two full boxes and made it as tall as I wanted. I could have made it shorter than that, but I just was filling in some space that I had left on the paper that I was working on. I'm trying to fill up as much of the paper as I can. And I had a few of these half boxes, if you will, I guess is what you would call them. So I used it to put the word dinner on, and I did create that checklist with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday labels in it with the intention of using that for dinners. And here I'm doing a couple of my icons, so trash and recycle. Those were real simple and easy to make. And washi. So I knew I wanted to add some washi. I had thought about creating some of my own washi on the page itself, but it just seemed a little much. I was trying to make thin washi, and I honestly didn't want to have to cut it out. But you could totally do that. You could totally make a huge rectangle that would fit, especially the bottom section here, that would fit the Erin Condren width, and it would be really straightforward and easy to do. So anyway, I'm just pulling some washi that I have, and I apologize, I can't tell you for sure where they came from. Most likely the next one you see me use came from Michael's, because I got the seasonal box that they offer, and I know it had a lot of things in there for Valentine's Day, but I'm just not 100% sure, so I apologize for that. I will link that box though in case anyone's curious as to what I'm referring to, if you're not already familiar with it. And the other thing I wanted to mention is, I don't know if you can tell, but I created these boxes to fit the hourly width. You know that most stickers come in the vertical size, which is perfectly fine because they fit the vertical as well as the hourly. But there's just that little bit of extra space on them when you're using them in an hourly, because the hourly does not have the blank spaces between the columns. So I was just super pumped to be able to create stickers that actually fit widthwise in the hourly. There are some shops that create them, so you can find them and buy them if you need to, but it's also really awesome to be able to be that specific. And the other thing I was really excited about is just being able to create stickers for my week. Like, I could go back, and if my kids don't have preschool, I would just not create a preschool one for that particular day. So I just really love the flexibility of being able to create my own. It worked out well. I love how it looks. So thank you for watching, and thank you to Beth for the tutorials. I hope you all will give it a try, and I'm looking forward to creating more. I hope everyone has a fabulous week. Thanks again. Bye.